Right. Sansara bandhanir muktihi katham syan me daya nidhe iti yasu dridha buddhir vaktavyasa mumukshuta. Translation. Oh, ocean of mercy, how can liberation from this world and its bondage come to me? Such a deep desire for liberation is termed mumukshuta. So, we have been discussing in the last few weeks about the 4 qualifications that a sadhak needs to develop in order to understand Vedant, understand the knowledge of Vedant. What are they? Vivek, the ability to discern between truth and untruth. Vairagya, the ability to drop what is the untruth and follow the truth. Shat Sampatti are the 6 spiritual wealths that a sadhak needs to develop to be able to do Vivek, Vairagya and all the other sadhanas that are required. And finally, when all these 3 are done, mumukshuta, which is a burning yearning for liberation. So the desire, it's a desire. It's the only desire that, you are allowed to have on this path. So it's a desire to free the mind from what? From the bondage of ignorance. The trouble is that most of us do not think our mind is bound by ignorance. We think we know everything. We think we have freedom to do whatever we want. We don't feel bound. We don't feel that we are limited in any way. And if we don't feel that, then there is no need to work towards liberation. So that is the whole problem. So when the antakaran will slowly get purified, how will it get purified? Through satsang, through vivek, through vairagya, through the practice of Shat Sampatti. Only then will it actually understand, oh, my mind is bound. It's not free. I feel limited. I have a sense of limited I, which we call ahankar. So this sense of limited I is preventing me from attaining that highest spiritual goal. So mumukshuta is the desire to disidentify from the limited I, to disidentify from the physical body, the mental body, the intellectual body. I want to break that connection that I have, that I am this body, I am this mind, I am this intellect. This is wrong. I don't want this. I want to be free from this notion. I want to be free from this concept. And that feeling that you'll get is called mumukshuta. All right. So there are 3 kinds of mumukshuta, or 3 levels, you can say. Adi Shankaracharya has given 3 levels. The first level we call manda mumukshuta. Manda, meaning inferior, lower, not that mature. So in this, there is mumukshuta. It is not that there is no mumukshuta. The sadhak has heard through satsangs that there is something called moksha, and he recognizes that this is a goal worth having. So we have all actually experienced this. We have heard in satsang about moksha. We have also heard that this is the final goal that we have to reach. We have also recognized that it is a worthy goal to reach, right? But right now, our antakaran is still filled with sanskars of sansar, residual impressions that we have collected deep notions, impressions, desires, wrong concepts. It is still there in our antakaran. So although we are hearing it, although we have understood this, yes, there is something called moksha, yes, it's a goal worth having, yet it doesn't translate into anything. There is no effect of this manda mumukshuta. Then what to do? Maybe after coming for a long time to satsang, persistently doing shravan, listening to the teachings of Vedanta, slowly, Vivek develops. Vivek develops means we can easily make out, this is taking me to my goal, this is not taking me to my goal. This is sat, this is asat, and this is mithya. We have understood that. Vivek has developed. And with Vivek having developed, there is a kind of a notion in our mind that the vishayas of sansar are not going to take me to that goal. There's a futility in pursuing the vishayas. The thought comes in the mind. We recognize it. And by recognizing it, slowly, vairagya is developing towards certain aspects. Not all, certain. So Vivek has developed, vairagya is developing. And we are getting some detachment from sansar, from the vishayas of sansar. Slowly, we are now detaching from some of the pursuits that we had, followed in our life. We said, this is really not worth doing. I really don't need to do this. I really don't need to do that. This is not taking me to my goal. But we have still not developed that yearning, that deep yearning. We will definitely go to a guru at this stage, at the middle, madhyama mumukshuta. And at that stage of madhyama or middle mumukshuta, middle yearning, we will ask the guru questions. We will ask the guru for sadhana. We will ask the guru to take us to that space where we will be able to have a deep yearning for liberation. Still, the sadhak is not ready. So because it has not become so deep within him, there is not that much nishtha, from this place, the sadhak can again flip, slip, trip, whatever. It is not become tivra. So the next stage, the third stage is tivra mumukshata or pravriddha mumukshata. Is a deep, well-developed yearning for liberation. At this stage, it is not just some things that the sadhak will give up, not just some pursuits that he will no longer follow, not just some desires, but there will be an uncompromising detachment that will arise in his mind. This is just not for me, and I don't want it. Okay? And because of that, there will be a state of peace in the mind. So when this happens, the sadhak has no more desires. All desires will have quietened now down, and only one desire will remain. And that desire is the desire for moksha. When that happens, then the guru also will know that this person is now ripe for the next stage. The 4 conditions, the 4 qualifications have been met. And Bhagwan Adi Shankaracharya says that at that stage, the sadhak receives the grace from the guru. What is that grace? That grace is that let that mind be able to receive the knowledge. So how to go now from manda, which all of us have been through? We are definitely past that stage We are somewhere in the middle, madhyama. Now I want to go up to pravriddha or tivra mumukshata. Is there anything that I can do to progress to that tivra state? Bhagwan Adi Shankaracharya gives us that secret. And that secret is, of course, you have to develop Vivek, Vairagya, Shat Sampatti, all the six, Shama, Dhamma, Oparama, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhan. All these have to be perfected and mastered. Yet there will be one thing left, and that thing is bhakti. When that bhakti opens in the heart, when there is a opening of that heart, only then and only then the sadhak will be ready to receive the knowledge. So bhakti is not for someone who can't understand knowledge. Bhakti is a prerequisite for understanding that knowledge, for getting that tivra mumukshuta to receive that knowledge. Okay. What will he do after getting that tivra mumukshuta? Only then and only then self-inquiry will yield fruit. We are doing self-inquiry even before that, but it is not translating into gyan. It is only after Vivek, Vairagya, Shat Sampatti, Bhakti. Then contemplation on the truth will start yielding fruit. What does it mean to contemplate on what? What is this self-inquiry? It's asking and inquiring and experimenting with yourself about 3 or 4 basic questions. What are they? Who am I? Who am I? How did this whole world get created? Who created it? And what am I supposed to be doing here? These 4 questions become the subject of your contemplation. And the answer that comes in that deep contemplation will lead you to that knowledge of who am I? Liberation from the ignorance that made you think that you were the body, you were the mind, you were the intellect. Maybe right now you don't think you're ignorant. Maybe right now you don't think you are bound. Maybe right now you think you are already free. But when you go through this process, that's when you'll actually get the freedom from these wrong concepts which make you think you are already free. Okay? So, just like if a room is very dark and you're looking for an object, you cannot see it. Even though the object may be right in front of you, you cannot see it. The minute the light is switched on, you'll easily be able to find the object that you're looking for. In the same way, the answer to the question, who am I, is there already inside you. But the darkness of ignorance is preventing you from seeing that identity. When you go through this process of the 4 qualifications, and after that you will develop bhakti, then you will sit for self-inquiry. You will be already able to see that which is already in you, that which you already know, but you cannot recognize that knowledge. So these are the 4 qualifications, and also what will happen after you develop them. So it's worth working towards this, starting with Vivek, which you will get through Shravan in satsangs. Then you will develop Vairagya, which you will be able to do because of the Vivek that you have developed. Then you will acquire the Shat Sampatti all along as you are developing Vivek and Vairagya. Having got these 3 qualifications, you will get Manda Mumukshuta, then you will move to Madhyama Mumukshuta, then you will go to Pravriddha Mumukshuta, and with that, you'll be able to progress there through your jap, your puja, your kirtan, your bhajan, your bhakti, devotion, aradhana, all that. When that happens, your mind will become pure and qualified to do manan, contemplation, self-inquiry, and then through the guidance of the Guru and the grace of the Guru, you will see your true identity. The entire process has been presented to you. You simply have to start. Okay? See you next Thursday for more on this beautiful path.